When you have U.S. senators in both parties saying we may need to go ahead and nuke Russia first, and the Russians are aware that's almost happened before, what do you think that makes the Russians do? Well, it makes them go into war mode. So I don't like them invading Ukraine. I don't like him putting his nuclear forces on maximum alert. Only one level above that on their DEFCON, just like our system, and that's fire the weapons. And so now we have Democrats all over the news saying, let's just use nuclear weapons on Russia. Think of their ignorance. Russia has hundreds of submarines off our coast with sea-launched missiles that would vaporize our cities within 5 minutes on average of being launched. Sea-launched cruise missiles that fly at Mach 5. Land launch systems they can also launch from ships that are at Mach 9 and cannot be shot down. And yes, the United States has those too. That's a Pentagon lie that Russia developed systems that we don't have. It's on record the U.S. has those systems. The point is, it's called mutually assured destruction, or MAD for a reason, because anyone that would violate the MAD doctrine is insane. And you know, I'm on the side of not having a nuclear war, especially when Russia's not starting a fight with us, and especially after we just heard for years that everything happening in this country is run by Russia, when that was all a giant lie. The globalists are the outside evil force.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy, DJ Don Dada, Deeper Sax. I'm gonna make this a short video, for real. I am. Got a lot going on, man. It just, the news, man. The news has really gotten me to a point I'm getting highly depressed. And I know some of y'all sitting back out there and like, you shouldn't get depressed, man. You know, you shouldn't get all upset and irritable. God got this. And I get that. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But every time I hear that, you know what goes off in the back of my mind? God help those who help themselves. So if you sitting back and you think God's just gonna do all the work, he ain't finna do all the work. I could be wrong, could be my opinion, but every time I hear that, every time, people on the plantation, people at the grocery store, even the people in my own family. Oh, God, just pray. Oh, God, God, you can't do nothing without God. That's true. God gonna take care of it. Then I start thinking, well, back in 1940s, when the Nazis were killing all the Jews, I wonder what they saying that when it was going in the gas chamber. I mean, seriously. So once again, I get in my time machine and I go back to 1940 and I'm looking at everybody like, God help those who help themselves. Now fight. Speak out. Or better yet, just run. So anyway, I came in with that clip because I just want to let you all know. It seems to me we keep creeping closer and closer to World War III. We got some crazy ass people that's running this country, running this world. And if you don't mind, before I give a shout out to all my peoples, don't you hate when people say peoples? You know, like people. Instead of saying people, they say peoples. I know an old man his name was James. And every time he held a conversation with me, I tell you, man, those peoples. I'd be like, what'd you say? Peoples. You mean people? Well, you know what I'm saying. Them peoples, they over there talking about you. They're talking about us. I'm like, okay. Those peoples over there in Ukraine, you mean people? So he kind of get mad at me every time I do that to him. You know, I tell you, them peoples in the office, you mean people? I mean, he just, I have to correct him. I have to correct him. It's one of my weaknesses. You know what I'm saying? But anywho, as you saw in the very beginning of that video, you got all these politicians, senators, Marco Rubio out of Florida, Lindsey Graham, old Lindsey, Chuck Schumer out of New York. Even the Republicans, I don't know their damn names. They talking about we should just nuke them. We should just go over there and just nuke Russia. Y'all act like Russia's Afghanistan or Iraq. These folks got nukes, man, and they got high-tech weapons just like NATO and United States. And for these folks to come out there and act like they dinglings are bigger than the common folk, that's a problem, because they're not going to be out there on the field. They're not going to be the ones out there fighting. It's going to be us. Well, not us. Excuse me. Not us, but our young soldiers. I ain't going to call them kids because they can whip my ass. So I ain't going to call them kids. I ain't going to talk back to them because, you know, they 20 years younger than me. I know when I was 20 years ago, 20-some years old, I was a beast. I ain't gonna lie. I did some things too. But we ain't gonna talk about that though. We talking about them crazy folks up in NATO, them crazy folks up there behind Sleepy Joe. That's NATO. NATO. All right. Now we supposed to be a part of NATO. I remember when Trump took us out of NATO. I ain't gonna say a lie. God, I miss that man. I could show you a tweet right now instead of gas prices and the crack pipe. Okay. I still got mine. Anyway, let's focus. But look, there's no way of surviving this. I just wish somebody go talk to Zeke Zelenko. Zeke. I just wish somebody did. The Prime Minister of Israel. Israel. I like to say Israel. I think of Frank Sinatra Christmas song. Israel. Anyway, he went over there and talked to Vladimir Putin over there in Russia. And then he went to go talk to Ukrainian leader Zeke Zelenko and say, hey man, look man, this ain't gonna be pretty. Just sit down. Matter of fact, just step down, bro. Remember when I told y'all last week? Just step down, bro. Just take your money. You know, anything to avoid World War III. Just take the money, take your prostitutes, take your women, whatever it is you got. But don't take the kids, which means that some of these folks are pedos. I ain't gonna say a lot. Some of these folks pedos, I'm telling you. You would be surprised. What's that dude with the weird looking eyeballs? He was in the video too. What's that? The one out of California. What's that mean? It'll come to me in a minute. Got them big ass eyes. And he just look at you like, he the one that just lied about Trump on the record. I don't know why that man is still in office. I don't know why that man ain't locked up. I don't even know why the media ain't rolling his ass. Excuse me, cousin. Please forgive me for that. But once again, man, perilous times, man, we're living in. I'm hoping that God will give us a reprieve. I keep saying that. I'm going to say that every video. I don't know how lucky and blessed we will be, but I'm always tell you folks to always get on your knees and pray. But not only these folks bragging and talking about let's go to war, let's fight the Russians. No, they don't really got a pot to piss in. They can't even fight their way out of a paper bag. If a firecracker go off, they the ones running, ducking. And if you don't believe me, what happened January 6th? They got the hell on. They ran up out that Capitol when they actually set it up to open up the kind-picking Capitol doors on purpose for that to happen. I'm still waiting on Nancy Pelosi to tell the truth. I guess that ain't gonna happen. This has been leaked, guys. In case y'all don't know, the videos, the leaked emails, it's all in the emails over there. But they're not gonna tell you, and they're not gonna even show it. So we'll never know. We're just gonna be basically fighting with one another, talking about, no, they did, it was terrorist people. Them white folk went over there and did this and did that over there, January 6th, Washington, D.C. They went into the White House. Dude, they didn't go in the White House, you idiot. It was them peoples. Peoples? You mean people, right? So we back at it again. So, I just been having nightmares. I haven't told my wife about it, but, that melatonin and that fish oil, that krill oil, boy, I tell you, it have you spaced out. You got to try it. Melatonin, krill oil. When I tell you, ow, you're going to have about, now the first time doing it, you're going to have about some weird dreams. But for some weird reason, I know how to control them now. It's like going into a time machine or, a time machine, and you just control the machine a little bit. So I'm getting good at that. Try it. Melatonin, krill oil, but make sure you get it organic. Okay, if you can get it organic. Don't get the synthetic the kind. Get the one that's organic. Okay? Yeah. Anyway, let's get into another video so we can keep this thing rolling, and we're going to talk more. I'm going to give you my little 2 cents of everything, but not only World War III, but like the last video I showed y'all last week, what did your boy do? What did your boy Vladimir Putin do? He had his troops confiscate all of the biolabs. Now, remember I told y'all he came out before anybody else came out and said, hey, what is up with these biolabs over here, bruh? What the hell you doing, man? Huh? I mean, didn't you learn anything from Wuhan? Why in the world y'all got these kind of big biolabs over here? What y'all trying to do? Oh, I get it. Remember, he was the first. And they banned Russian TV. They banned any news outlet talking about this. Because it's best. That's not good, guys. I mean, it's best to listen to both sides of an argument, right? Right? Think about this. It's best to listen to both sides of an argument. You ever argue with your girl? I ain't saying your wife. I'm saying your girl. you know, and you know how the neighbor gets in it, or the cousin, or the other girlfriend, fellas, you know, the other girl gets in. You done lost already. You done lost, bro. But, you know, there's always two sides to every argument, right? Or a side to every argument. You gotta think of it like that. Why shut off one side of an argument or explanation of what's going on? Because you got something to hide. Something ain't right. Something is fishy. It's fishy. So, like I told you in the last video too, like what I told you in the last video, what I say, these folks who are controlling us, if you ask me, they control Vladimir Putin, they controlling Ziki, damn near controlling NATO. We call them the shadow government of the world, if you ask me. It's not NATO, but I'm gonna tell you, it's the Davos group. The Great Reset. This is the Great Reset. Everything we going through right now is because of these jokers right here and the Great Reset. It's your shadow government, your multimillionaires, and it's your black card. These are the guys that got that black card. They can go anywhere they want to, buy anything they want, whatever. They give you money. Hey, what you need? You need what? You need $1 billion? Let me write you a check. Don't worry. We'll call you when we need you. You see how they work? So, I'm telling you, you don't hear a damn thing about C-19 no more. Technically. You don't hear nothing about the jabber no more. Do you? But keep in mind, it's coming back now. Keep in mind, they're going to bring it back. Why you think they got these biolabs in Ukraine? Over 30 of them. What you need 30 of these damn biolabs in Ukraine? What y'all doing? What y'all doing, man? And then the Chinese, they up on it. And the Chinese are saying like, yeah, you got damn near 300 around the world from the Pentagon. So you want to see him ban everything from the Russians. You know what I mean? You want to sit here and stop. Hold on, I got something for you. Then you want to stop me from having, you want to stop me from having Russian cats. So you see this? This is my cat. And I ain't finna let her go. See that? Right. Look in the camera, Magnum. See? It's my cat. A Russian cat. A gray Russian Siamese cat, if I'm saying it right. I'm saying it right? Yeah, I know you ghetto, but what I'm saying, you ghetto. Yeah, I know. Okay, ow. Okay, get down. Yeah, okay. Anyway, back to business. Let's get into this video. We'll talk in a minute. Check this out. Tell me what you think.
After the Russians secured Pentagon-run biolabs in Ukraine, the U.S. Embassy was caught deleting proof of this from their website. And when the Russians shared documents showing the Ukrainian Minister of Health ordering employees of these biolabs to destroy all deadly pathogens, U.S. Senator Marco Rubio asked the U.S. State Department if there was any truth to this. Undersecretary Victoria Nuland not only confirmed the presence of the labs, but confirmed that they contain weaponized biological agents.
Lying.
That they now fear the Russians will indiscriminately use to start a world war. The Pentagon calls them bio-research labs and containment labs, and claim their clandestine operation is all somehow in self-defense. but they are admittedly creating and storing weaponized biological material. And so these biolabs are in violation of Article 1 of the Prohibition on Biological Weapons. During the past couple years, citizens of the world have been getting an advanced education on bioweapons. And the very same crooks we see foisting the Great Reset medical tyranny are involved in the Ukrainian bioweapons labs. This is all being paid for with tax dollars through the Pentagon's Defense Threat Reduction Agency, the DTRA. U.S. company Black & Veatch has been working closely with the DTRA building bioweapons labs since 2003. Black & Veatch share an office in Kiev with Metabiota, who signed an $18.4 million contract with Black & Veatch in 2014. Metabiota got their start in 2015 with funding from Hunter Biden's Rosemont Seneca Technology Partners, who gave Metabiota $30 million to help protect the world from the spread of epidemics.
Who is that,
This
Hunter?
is the very same Rosemont Seneca that was mysteriously wired $3.5 million from the wife of the former mayor of Moscow. And the very same Metabiota partnered with Peter Daszak's EcoHealth Alliance, the group that Dr. Fauci used to funnel money to the Wuhan lab for gain-of-function research in 2014. In 2014, Metabiota, EcoHealth Alliance, and the Wuhan Institute of Virology were together researching infectious diseases deriving from Chinese bats. Metabiota is working with known CIA front In-Q-Tel. It is funded by the U.S. Department of Defense, the NIH, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Google, and the National Geographic Society. Metabiota's founder, Nathan Wolfe, sits on the board of EcoHealth Alliance and is a member of DARPA's Defense Science Research Council. In 2012, he wrote a book titled The Viral Storm: The Dawn of a New Pandemic Age, wherein he thanked his friends, pedophile Jeffrey Epstein and biotech venture capitalist Boris Nikolic. Boris Nikolic was named Jeffrey Epstein's successor executor upon his death. Wolf has also been seen hanging out with Ghislaine Maxwell on multiple occasions. He is also one of Klaus Schwab's young global leaders, trained on how to enact the Great Reset agenda being directed by the World Economic Forum. Russia claims the Pentagon has over 30 biolabs in the Ukraine alone. China claims they are operating 336 biolabs in 30 different countries.
See?
And now, members of our corrupt U.S. government are saying this is all a Russian conspiracy and that we should soon expect a false flag attack from Russia.
If there's a biological or chemical weapon incident or attack inside of Ukraine, is there any doubt in your mind that 100% it would be the Russians that would be behind it?
There is no doubt in my mind, Senator, and it is classic Russian technique to blame on the other guy what they're planning to do themselves.
Reporting for InfoWars, this is Greg Reese.
Did y'all see my mouth? Can y'all can read lips, right? That's all I'm gonna say about that. She the one that started the coup. She's the one that started the coup, I think 2014 in Ukraine, to overthrow the last government. Victoria Nuland. She is a Bia. What happened? Who sung that song? I missed that. Bia. Anyway, I don't want to get too deep in that because I think this is a children's show. Children watch what we do here. Yeah, I think. Hey, but anyway, check this out. Before we get into that video, I want to give a shout out to everybody who came to the show, came to the live, came to check me out. What else can I say? Andrea, what's happening? Pretty saucy. Y'all gonna be famous because I give y'all a shout out every time I do a video. Every time, you know what I'm saying? And if I miss anybody, please forgive me. I'm gonna get to you in a minute. But we got to make this quick and fast because my cat's hungry and I ain't fed her today. Is that abuse? I mean, I fed her this morning. I fed her lunchtime, and I guess she want to get fed again. But anyway, don't want to go into a jag. But anyway, let's just check it out. Biolabs. Now, understand now, what people don't understand about these biolabs is that back in 2005, 2008, your boy was very obsessed. All right, get ready for it. Your boy was very obsessed with biolabs when he was a senator. Get ready for it because I know how y'all feel about him. But your boy, Barry, a.k.a. Obama, some reason he was very into these biolabs. Don't ask me why. He had a fetish, and he basically was giving allocated money to send to different places around the world for biolabs, for the Pentagon. Why? Dude, this is why I say I think they're going to come out with something else. This was a beta test. This whole C-19, the virus or whatever it is, the invisible enemy, this was a beta test for the big boy to come out. You know, then you had your boy Bill Gates, and I got to show y'all some more stuff about Bill Gates. I just found out like yesterday. Your boy, Bill Gates, man. You know his wife divorcing him, right? Because of Jeffrey Epstein. And I hope y'all know who is Jeffrey Epstein. Okay? And if you don't, please go look him up. All right? Anyway, I'm telling you, they're going to come out with something worse. Bill Gates came out and said something about a couple months ago talking about smallpox and all this crap. And these people are super smart, super intellectual, but dumb as hell at the same time. They got to brag about what they want to do to you. So when you go on the TV, you turn the TV on, you know, you're bored. I'm going to turn the TV on. This he was on the TV. Okay, bam, bam. You turn the TV on, and all of a sudden, Bill Gates, Klaus Schwab, but you won't see him you probably see him on C-SPAN or CNN, you know. And they all brag about certain things that may happen. Your boy Klaus Schwab, the only thing this man damn talk about is a blackout, power shortage, what do you call it? A cyber attack. That's what they call it. It's a cyber attack. The cyber attack is going to be a cyber attack, which means that that's what they want to do. So if they want to do a cyber attack, I mean, folks, no electricity, no running water. You can't even get money out the bank. And these folks ain't talking about for a couple of hours neither. These folks talking about like a couple of months. And you know we can't handle a couple of months of no power, no heat, hell, no AC. You can't even get fuel from the tank. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to the gas station, you get fuel. You're going to be stuck at home for real. You know how people will go crazy. People will tear the club up. Literally. they gonna tear that club up. 3-6 Mafia don't got nothing on these folk when they tear the club up. When they know they can't have no Cheetos from the store. When they know they can't have running water, drinking that fluoridated tap water. I mean, you know, like I said in the last video, 'cause I said a lot in the last video. Road rage, you ain't seen nothing yet. Got cut off twice today going down the highway. And I wasn't even driving slow. I was doing 75. And a Prius just drove right past me doing 80 something. A Prius. And then a Tesla. Like, they trying to tell me something? Are they trying to damn tell me something? Huh? What, y'all the new black or something? Prius? A Tesla? Smart asses. I know what you're getting at, but trust me. Trust me. When there's no electricity, because of the cyber attack, let's see how you handle that then. Let's see how you handle that. You can all thank Klaus Schwab. I call him coochie lips. Klaus Schwab, the coochie lips. That's what I call him. But anyway, I know you're saying, why is he saying that? Why is he saying that? You're going to find out in a minute. You're going to find out in a minute. But before I go there, you see him messing with the Russians. You're sitting here banning RT News, any news outlet. You banning folks even talking about the Russians. Now it's almost damn near going physical on both ends, really. You got German hospitals. If you Russian, you can't go see the doctor. You can't get, medical help. I mean, what's up with that? That's discrimination. That's racism. Have we learned anything? Or better, have y'all learned anything that has gone on with racism? And here it is now. They using psychology on us because y'all sitting here and allowing it. But see, I got to get on Vladimir Putin because he needs to take the higher road. He needs to be like, that's messed up, y'all doing that. But it's all good. We ain't like that. We ain't seen he gonna do this to y'all. Y'all need help. Y'all need help. But he's falling in the trap too. That ain't good. Think about this for a minute. Did you also hear today? Now, I just found this out like 3 hours ago. And I'm like, no, man. Seriously? For real, though? Let me tell you what these folks doing now. So, they going to sit here, since everybody discriminating against the Russians, just doing all these sanctions on Russia. We can't buy no oil from them no more. Come to find out, we've been buying oil from Russia for many, many years. Saudi Arabia, many, many years. I don't know if you guys are outside like me. I don't know if y'all outside, but we got a space station, right? Yeah. Up there. Space station, right? It's somewhere up there. I don't know if y'all heard, but you got different nationalities of astronauts, from Americans, Chinese, Japanese, I guess. But there's only one person up there now, from what they're saying. And guess what? that one person is an American pilot. Now, in case you didn't know that, but Obama killed the rocket program. I think it was 2010. He basically shut down the factories and had the government or whoever was building them building rockets, to take us up in space. Well, he shut that down. He gave it to the Russians. So the only country that was going up and getting our pilots back down to Earth safely were the Russians. Do I need to say more? We are shooting ourselves in the damn foot. We are just taking a shotgun and shooting both our feet off. Who gonna go get the man then? Who gonna get the man? I tell you, man, we don't think. Well, not we, but them, which is our government, not us as the people, okay? But they ain't thinking. They're not thinking. We depend on everybody. Everybody's a melting pot, right? Well, we depend on everybody. The Russians, the Ukrainians, the Europeans. We depend on everybody. The Chinese, the Japanese, we depend on everybody. So for us to be going through this is the stupidest thing that I've ever had to encounter in my life. That these people are sitting here running our government and running the world government and passing laws to control us, but these damn folk can't damn think for themselves. That's ugly. That's scary, ugly, and one of them got the nuclear codes. One of these cats got the nuclear codes. And we all know who that is right now. That's your boy Sleepy Joe. And Camel Toe. Yeah, I said it. Camel Toe. Camel Toe. Say it with me, people. Camel Toe. Camel Toe. Kamala Harris. I tell you, man. We got to wake up, man, because I'm telling you, man, this is like a new movie of Dumb and Dumber. Stop doing this tit for tat, Vladimir Putin. Be the better man. Say, you know what? I'm better than you cats. I'm going to drive my Tesla up there. I'm just kidding, but seriously, I'm going to go get him. But y'all going to have to come pick him up over here in Russia. Just to be a smart ass. We going to go get him, but y'all come over here to the Kremlin and get him. How about that? Since y'all don't want to, do the right thing. But it's a trap. It's a trap for Zeke, and it's a trap for Putin. Because like I told you, folks too damn smart. The shadow government is too damn smart. They sitting back on like, we got them. We got them exactly where we want them. Remember, they got underground bunkers. They don't give a shit about us. They got 10 years supplies of food and water and I can't say this, say what I want to say as a joke because yeah, they got entertainment. Let's just put it like that. We don't. So they don't give a shit about us. And I'm sorry for cussing. But I got to be honest. And honesty is the only thing I got right now. So, I'm going to tell you like this. Sleepy Joe, Camel Toe Harris, that black ass dude in the Army, Lloyd Austin. That dude blacker than midnight, boy. He blacker than me. Jen Psaki, Raggedy Ann and Annie. Jen Psaki. I mean, even Merrick Garland. Merrick Garland, I mean, these are some clowns, man. Look, if I was in front of them, you know what I would say? Just tell the truth, man. Just tell the truth. Why? You know you got family that won't be going into the bunker, right? You got family, distant family, whatever, right? You wanna destroy them too? You want to destroy your mother-in-law? Huh? Is that what it is? Come on, man. Y'all need to just tell the truth. Back down and say, talk to your boy up there in the White House. You know, make sure he got plenty of toilet tissue. Or Depends, or whatever that he wear. If he wear Depends, make sure you got that too. You know, make sure you got that straight. But look, talk to the man or talk to that shadow government behind him. Or if it's y'all doing all the manipulating, come on, man, have a change of heart. Have a change of heart, man. I know you like McDonald's. You're going to miss going to McDonald's. I mean, I don't eat it, but I'm just saying, you're going to miss going to, what's that place? People like to go eat at? Golden Corral, that's it. Yeah, Golden Corral. Burger King, come on, man. You're going to miss all that GMO food when we ain't around. Man, let's stop it. Let's get this done. Let's stop it, please, because I'm telling you, man, get right with Vladimir. Hell, get right with Zeke. Because like I said last week, we need that fertilizer, man. I'm going to need it. I got plenty right now, but I'm going to need fertilizer in the next year or two. Let's go ahead and make things right with Vladimir Putin so I get my fertilizer, hell, my potash, and some of the organic food be coming from Russia. Let's do the right thing, folks. Can we do that, folks? Can we do the right thing? All right, bet. All right, so check this out. Now, I know I talk about him a lot. I found a clip of him. Y'all need to check him out. Y'all need to see his face. Y'all need to remember this face. Remember this dude's face. His name is Klaus Schwab. Can you say it with me? Klaus Schwab. I call him Klaus Coochie Lip Schwab, okay? Coochie Lips. Here we go. Check it out. This dude right here.
The young generation, like Prime Minister
Coochie
Trudeau,
Lips.
half of this cabinet, are actually young noble leaders of the world. So that we penetrate the cabinets.
The change is not just happening. The change can be shaped by us. We have to prepare for a more angry world. How to prepare? To take the necessary action to create a fairer world. I see the need for a great reset. So people assume we are just going back to the good old world which we had and everything will be normal again. This is, let's say, fiction. It will not happen.
There is only one way this pandemic is going to go. It's going to get worse and worse and worse.
Pay insufficient attention to the frightening scenario of a comprehensive cyber attack, which would bring to a complete halt to the power supply, transportation, hospital services, our society as a whole. The COVID-19 crisis would be seen in this respect disturbance in comparison to a major cyber.
You go, folks. That is That is the man. Let's see if I can get out of this thing here. There we go. That is the man. He is the Klaus Schwab. He is the head leader of the Davos group. All right. Klaus Coochie Lip Schwab. And he is the one that have infiltrated the cabinets. We have infiltrated the cabinets. We with our young leaders. Think about that for a minute, guys. Our government, I think the government around the world, they got these little germs in there. Yeah, I call them germs because they went to the school. And they just infiltrated everybody. Look at kind of picking your boy Justin Trudeau. Justin Blackface Trudeau. You know what I'm saying? Zeke, I don't know about Zeke in Ukraine. I gotta check and redo some research, but I know he was an actor. I know he was a comedian. I know that he was in a very weird video with 4 other guys in leather and high heels singing some kind of weird ass song in Ukrainian. That's all I know, and I know that's weird. And now you the president, prime minister of Ukraine. Awkward. I mean, I don't get it. But the only thing I'm saying, you know what I want y'all to do? I know what I need y'all to do. Don't be afraid to call your senators and your congressmen and say, hey, man, let's make it an issue that we do not go to war. Let's make this an issue. No more sanctions on Russia. Let's try to get these folk together. Let's go ahead and apologize about these biolabs in Ukraine. Let's back the hell up. Tell NATO to back the hell up, like Juvenile, and we're gonna try to work this thing out, and we're gonna adhere to the buffer zones in Ukraine, and we're not gonna put no damn missiles on your border. Peace. Y'all always screaming about peace, right? Y'all always talking about peace. Well, can we get peace? Peace and love around the world. God is watching. The aliens are watching. I'm talking about the ones that y'all ain't got in Area 54. But what I'm saying, they watching us. Keep it up. We're going to get terraformed. We wipe ourselves out, they going to come on down here and do their thizzle. Hell, I think the shadow government, they the fallen angels, if you ask me. The fallen angels, the demons, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But all I can say is that nobody is not picking the phone up. Better yet, yeah, actually, nobody's not picking the phone up when the White House called. When I say the White House, I'm talking about Sleepy Joe. I'm talking about Camel Toe. Nobody is not answering their calls. They're not picking the phones up from what I'm hearing. That's cold. They know that they suck when it comes to leadership. They know that they're not the real deal. They're not the presidents or something. If something's going on. Well, if you think about it, they have intelligence. The Russians, NATO, they have intelligence. So they know that maybe they know that this whole thing was stolen. Maybe the election was stolen because no one is not talking to them. They gave them an ear for the first, 6-8 months. the first year, and they just keep screwing up with these gases, the gas. And all that you want to do is all that you want to do is keep blaming the damn Russians. Y'all been damn blaming the Russians for every damn thing for the last 6 years. I'm surprised Vladimir Putin is not bald-headed right now from pulling his hair out. Come on, man. The man shut down all our gas pipelines, man. He shut them all down. His first day in office, the Keystone. And what happened? The damn prices shot up. Y'all just be forgetting stuff. What happened 3 months after he got in office? There was a cyber attack on the gas pipelines. Oh, we don't know what to do. The gas pipelines. Russia. The gas shot up. Are y'all that naive? And come on, man. Y'all need to start thinking. Didn't them prices go back down? Hell no. What'd he do again? He revoked every permit to go out and explore for oil in Alaska, wherever it is around the United States. He revoked them. He shut them down. He revoked them. Think about it, y'all. Stop falling for this Russia crap. I want to go to Russia. I'm going. If we still here, I'm going. We going. We gonna go on a bus. I don't know if y'all notice, everybody be going early in the morning. You see all them folks getting on a bus to go to the casinos. We gonna get on the bus and go to Russia. Okay, I'm just kidding. I know. We're gonna get on the plane. But I'm gonna need you guys to call the White House, Sleepy Joe, Camel Toe. I need you to call your senators that's in your district that goes to Washington, D.C., and say, hey, look, man, go talk to your boy, man. We ain't got no smoke. We don't got no smoke with the Russians or the Ukrainians, and stop sending weapons over there, because I know what y'all stank asses are doing. Stop sending weapons over there before Vladimir Putin do something else stupid, and then he do something stupid, y'all gonna do something stupid, and boom, we ain't gonna be here. The man, he's short, and he got a brother walk now. I don't know if he been hanging around brothers or not, but he got this walkabout. I don't know if y'all seen, he leave that one arm down when he walk, and he walk like bam, bam, bam. Like that hand is just set to pimp slap somebody. I don't know. That's how Vladimir Putin walk. But what I'm saying is, he must got something this big. Okay, maybe this big, because he ain't backing down. I guess he trying to say that he can challenge a brother. Something. Because Napoleon syndrome and this right here is just got to him like, I give it to him now. He's not killing civilians like they say in the news. I get that. But eventually, if he don't get what he want, what you think gonna happen? Your boy Ziggy telling everybody, fight, stay here, stay and fight for your country. Stay here and fight. We will give out AK-47s and Tic Tacs. Dude, come on, man. Sit your ass down, back the hell up, get your money, and go in exile, man, before you won't have a country to go back to in 10 years. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, bump all that. Well, not bump all that. I got 2 more clips to show you. But for everybody, I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it 100, man. Bump all that, man. Bump all that. I miss Trump. I can say that now because, man, I was paying $2 for mid-grade $250 or $230 for ultimate 97, right? Or 96? I don't know. 96 high octane fuel to put in my car and my Tesla. Oh, sorry, not my Tesla. I was being smart. But anyway, to put in my cars. I'm sitting here debating putting regular, and I'm still broke. But I'm telling you, y'all fuck around, excuse me. Y'all mess around and do this 3 more years from now without doing y'all research and serious digging on these people that's running for presidency or running for your local office. I'm telling you, man, I ain't fooling with you no more. If you family, if you friends, you fuck up this time, I ain't fooling with you. Because the gas prices, the food has put me in another dimension, another paradigm shift of I ain't fooling with dumb folks no more. I'm not fooling with dumb people. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm leaving you alone. You already messed up with the jabber because you didn't listen. So you don't listen this time, I don't fool with you. And I hate to say this, I love you, but I don't fool with you. And everybody else need to be the same way. You need to start really thinking who you vote for. And don't be scared to say, hey, we need to get this person out. They need to be impeached. We need to get them out. We need to find candidates like your boy Royce White out of Minnesota. The brother, the basketball player, retired basketball player. That dude is deep. Look him up, Royce White. Used to play in the NBA, UFC. Dude's deep. I mean, I wish I was a great orator like him. A speaker, orator, speaker, same thing. All right? But, you know what, bump that. Your boy Sleepy Joe. This is him. Actually, I got so many clips of him. So many clips, but this is just one main one that I can show. And I want you to look at him real good and study him. The man got dementia. Something going on up there. The man ain't there. He don't even look the same from 8, 9 years. He don't even look the same. I heard of old age, but damn, check this out, man.
It's a
This right
progressive
here.
disease where symptoms gradually worsen over a number of years. In its early stages, memory loss is mild. As the disease progresses, individuals may begin to have problems with their activities of daily living. They may also get lost, have trouble paying bills, and repeat questions.
What's happening?
In addition, they might have mood and personality changes and become withdrawn. They may also lose the ability to carry on a conversation and respond to their environment.
Eventually, they will no longer be able to function in society and must be placed in a nursing home.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree.
We just provide compassion and caring, loving atmosphere.
The access is 24 hours, and I have easy access to him. I'm able to come at night or during the day.
As the disease progresses, we sometimes recommend a frontal lobotomy.
And they literally had to take the top of my head off. I mean, they take a saw and they cut your head off.
Common side effects may include memory loss and confusion.
Where am I? I'm right here.
Other side effects might include incoherent talk or saying things you probably shouldn't have.
I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator.
But the whole point of this is that we can do a lot to deal with endangered species. True international effort to pressure. That's a stupid way to say it.
You know, Donald Trump was asked
Sorry.
When you're at home trying to take care of a loved one with dementia, it gets more challenging by the day. Eventually, the time will come when you need to make that difficult decision. When that time comes, be sure to choose a nursing home that'll wipe his ass.
What?
Hell
Thank
nah.
you all for listening.
Oh, you gotta see this. Look at that. Look.
Oh. Thanks. Thanks.
Watch this.
Okay.
Joe.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
You know what? This ain't even funny. This ain't funny. It is funny, but we are the laughing stock of the world. We are. We did this to ourselves, even though the facts are out. The man cheated. It was stolen. I know some of you people don't want to hear that, especially my brothers and sisters. I know you don't want to hear it. You know. Look here, let me tell you something. Remember that movie, which is a movie that was a true story, Hotel Rwanda. Remember that? That was a good movie, but sometimes when y'all say Democrat and Republican and all this, you know what I think about? I think of the Hutus and the Tutsis. The Hutus and the Tutsis, the cockroaches, that's what I think about. When I hear Klaus Schwab talking from the Davos group, I just want to be that guy from the radio station of Hotel Rwanda. You know what I'm saying? Be like, the cockroaches, you eat bugs. You eat bugs. You leave us alone. You cockroach. I tell you. But look, I'm finna wind it down. But before I wind it down, I gotta say one thing too. The last thing I want to say, and it needs to be said. And this goes out to my people in Florida, my folks in Florida. Your boy Bill Gates, he's at it again. I don't know if you guys heard, but he's trying to release the mosquitoes, GMO mosquitoes. Mosquitoes made in the lab, man. I've been hearing about this for 4 years, but now they're coming back out saying it again. They did it in Brazil, and if you notice what happened, was it 3 years ago in Brazil, babies were coming out deformed, small heads, because they pointed it back and said because of the mosquitoes mutating, these GMO mosquitoes that they release mutated and all this stuff. Now they're saying it again, but this time they say we're going to drop them off in Florida and I think California. Florida, California, I think. To eradicate these evasive mosquitoes that's down there. Come on, man. Y'all believe that? Bill Gates. So, all my peoples in Florida, if you hear me, I'm saying peoples. All my peoples in Florida, you need to call your boy Rand DeSantis and ask him about this and say, hey, man, we don't want this. But anywho, you don't believe me? Check this out. Check this out. Here you go. Check this out.
Who doesn't want a Bill Gates GMO insect to bite you? I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah, by the way, this is Alex Jones. Now, you won't find him on TV nowhere. You're going to have to dig for this cat here. Alex Jones from Infowars.com. Infowars.com, I'm telling you. The boy, he's been correct damn near the last 20-some damn years. And they call him crazy. But anyway, check this out. Mosquitoes. Yeah, stay focused, I know.
Who doesn't want Bill Gates to have a programmed insect land on your arm or land on your back or land on your leg and put a proboscis into your body and inject DNA into you? I mean, hell, next you're going to be against the Pfizer shot or the Moderna shot. Well, that's what they've got going on. Scientists to release GMO mosquitoes funded by Gates Foundation in California and Florida. Millions of GMO mosquitoes funded by Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation are released in California and Florida, according to reports. Wow. Let's hear about this. So if he can't physically rape you, he'll send out mosquitoes to do it. The EPA greenlit the release of GMO mosquitoes as part of a pilot program to crowd out natural mosquitoes in selected areas of 2 states. Of course, they did this in Brazil, and it caused a mutated mosquito that had an even more toxic thing. It passed on, but that's okay. Tim Cook's gay. The mosquitoes were made by UK-based biotechnology firm Oxitec, which is funded by Bill and Melinda Gates in an effort to combat insect-borne diseases such as dengue fever, yellow fever, and Zika virus, reported the Epic Times. According to their company, its sustainable and targeted biological pest control technology does not harm beneficial insects like bees, butterflies, has proven to control the disease-transmitting mosquito.
Yeah, right.
So there you go. That's what matters. Bill Gates doesn't want to rape you with his stainless steel proboscis. He wants to do it with a very friendly creature that's been programmed and prepared and readied for that since the day it was born in a big tank of water.
Alex Jones here with a very simple proposal for all our great InfoWars.
So, with that being said, if you got family down in Florida, you might want to warn them, because these folks ain't stopping. They're not going to keep. They're not. They psychos, man. From the biolabs to GMO mosquitoes to GMO food, they folks are trying to get you from your godlike genes. So you can sit here and pray. And that's what I want you to do. But like I said earlier, God help those who help themselves. So take what I'm telling you. Be active. Call your boy Ron DeSantis. Call him. Call your senators down now, Republicans or Democrat. Listen to them closely. Go to their office. Listen to them closely. Look in their eyes. If they act like they ain't serious, then you know what your ass need to do. You need to make sure you get them out. The ones that really listen to you, you put them on, you keep them on. Oh yeah, I mean, you know, look at me. I mean, I'm doing it, but for some reason, big nose ass Warnock, he's not answering his phone. And his liaison, I think they seen my videos. But still, man, I mean, we family, right? Anyway, oh wow, speaking of family, did you know Juicy Smollett is related to somebody? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that Juicy Smollett is related to somebody in the office, in the White House? Did you know that? You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. Juicy Smollett is related. Y'all ready? The Camel Toe Harris. Did y'all know that? I didn't even know that. But he's related to Camel Toe. Wow. But Camel Toe is Indian. So I'm trying to figure out how that works. That means Juicy Smollett, that means he's is he Indian? Or he got some Indian in him too? Huh? We talking about Indian from India. That's what I'm talking about. So, wow. You learn something every day, right? I know I damn did. But anyway, I'm telling you. This weekend, call your peoples. I'm doing it. Call your people. Your senators. I'm gonna call Raphael Warnock. What's the other boy name? It's gonna come to me. Probably after this video, it's gonna come. Oh yeah, such and such. I mean, I'm telling you, we just need to just get with these people, talk to them, and try to, you know what I'm saying? Try to get things back in order. I mean, we got to. So, only thing I'm saying to you, we cannot be in the movie with Rowdy Piper, They Live. We got to try to, what's the word? We gotta stand up to these people, not in a bad way, but just say, hey man, we just want to be alone. We just want to be left alone. We want to be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be a part of the New World Order. We don't want to do that. We just want to be peaceful and live amongst each other as family. What is so hard about that? We can do it. I know we can. I ain't nobody. I'm a blue collar worker on the plantation. I'm just trying to buy my first cow. So, I mean, man, and I'm not trying to preach. I'm not trying to preach. But anyway, it's time to wind it down, guys. I've been on here for an hour. Don't forget to cash at me, dog. Cash at me. Help me out with this gas, man. I need it. Feel me? I need it. I love you guys. Andrea, Pretty Saucy, all my peoples. I love y'all. I love y'all. And I don't own the rights to none of this music. Matter of fact, I don't know who played that. Don't own the rights to none of this music that I'm playing. But it's very touching. Very touching. So, with that being said, guys, I'm out of here. Maybe next week if we still here. I might be here. We might be here. And if so, I'm talking about, I might just go ahead and just have another video. 30-minute video. Short video. Anyway, I'm out. Love you guys. Don't forget to cash at me now. Like and subscribe if you like this. If you like what I'm saying and if you like what I'm throwing out there, like and subscribe. I love you guys, and I'm out. Time to go to bed. Peace out.